Hi everybody, I'm Jillian Monet, and I just want to share something with you. I was thinking today about a time where these men were on the water and all of a sudden a storm comes out of nowhere. Now some of them were fishermen and they're used to getting back and forth on the boats, but this storm was out of control, y'all. But then while they were panicking and concerned for themselves, one of the men on the boat saw something in the distance and it looked like something like a ghost. And he fixed his eyes a little bit more and he realized, hey, that's Jesus. That's our teacher. And so he says, yo, teacher, I want to do what you're doing. Everyone else is freaking out. They are so afraid because of the storm. You know what storms are like. They take our breath away. They make us feel like our hope is lost. Well, in the middle of all of that, that one person's name was Peter. He's like, Savior, let me come and do what you are doing if it's you. So he does something that no one else does or has the audacity to do. He steps out of the boat. He gets out of the boat. He starts walking and the water solidifies, and every step he takes towards Jesus, he is striding, y'all. He is doing this thing. He's so excited about doing the unknown. He's doing something that seemed impossible. No one has done this before ever in history of the world. He turns around and looks at his boys and say, oh my goodness. And as he turns, he slips and he falls in the water. Now, many of us, we bash Brother Peter because of this. We say, if you would have kept your eyes on Jesus, you wouldn't have fallen. Well, that's not how Jesus looked at it. Peter did something that had never been done, sort of how a child does when he's learning to walk for the first time. He takes a few steps and then he stumbles. You don't chastise him because he never walked before. You don't beat somebody up for having a cold and they start coughing. That kind of comes with the territory. Well, that's what happens when you are doing something you've never done before, when you're trusting God and you've never trusted him before in this area with your life or with those deep, dark things in your life or just a new business venture, whatever it is. It's okay if you swallow a little ocean water because you're doing something that many people don't have the audacity to do. Why was this so powerful? Why didn't Jesus chastise him for taking his eyes off of him? Yes, he should have, but he didn't have that muscle developed yet. The beauty in this story is the fact that Peter decided to simply just get off the boat. Do something that he didn't do before, that no one has done before. Why? Because that moment he put all his trust in the man that was doing something that he said he'd be able to do. Bid me to come to you, Master. And Jesus said, come. Peter walked. Yeah, he swallowed seawater, but then Jesus picks his arm up and took Peter together. They walked on this water back to the boat, and the Bible declares that they worshiped. You're going to fall, you're going to swallow some seawater. But the fact that you decided to get out of your situation or decided to do what you are uncomfortable with and decided that you wanted to do what God said you could do, the supernatural, that's awesome. So clear your throat, smile, cough up that seawater, and give God praise for the experience of doing what he said you could do. You can walk on water. That thing that you're scared about doing, go for it. That action that you need to take that no one else is doing, keep your eyes on Jesus. But if you do mess up, that's okay. That's what happens as you grow, as you are learning to be the person, the woman, the man that God has called you to be. So today, be encouraged, do the unknown, and walk on your water. Tell me how it goes.